Alright, here's my quick 4K base point of view. I'm going to start the fight with Magic Prayer. This is an old video. You can see we're still doing the Magic Melee hybrid thing. This is really just to showcase the defensives, but I'm going to debilitate this 3-ball attack. Make sure Magic Prayer is up at the end of it and reflect. And now she's going to hit with melee autos. When she says tear them apart, I'm going to use Devotion and Resonance. I'm swapping to Magic here real quick. An on tick, swap back to melee. That makes sure that Amascut does only melee auto attacks. The team takes Bend the Knee. I'm going to take an auto, and then I'm going to use Barricade and switch over to Magic Prey. Again, to trick this Flurry so that Amascut does more melee auto attacks. Under Barricade, I'm using Disruption Shield. She's going to hit with melee. Disruption Shield takes that. I'm going to use Resonance, try and heal up a bit. That first one was a block. That's pretty nice. Put on my Spirit Shield and Debilitate. This is the 3-ball attack. I'm going to Reflect now and get ready for a Flurry, praying Magic to try and force those melee auto attacks still. Here's 2 more melee auto attacks, and the phase is done. Now, I stand in front, the team stands behind Amascut. This will make the gorillas all go to the DPS pile, and the croc's on me. I'm going to Devotion and start hitting down the crocodile with the new combat update. Combust and Runic Dragon Breath are pretty nice. Once Devotion is out, I'm going to use Barricade. This will help not only with the crocodiles, but as I'm taking the burden, it reduces the amount of burden damage that's done to me. We're going to expect 1 spawn of dogs. This should be pretty easy to get through. Just a couple of AoE attacks should get them down real quick. Notice I'm keeping my Hellhound healed as well with the Prism, so we're trying to make it last. We see the light on the statue, so we're going to go run over real quick and touch the statue. We're dropping down a Prism for mobility. Statue there is done. We're really just waiting on the Krondys statue to be finished, because once the Krondys statue is finished, here come the crocodiles. Saw that on the left side. Krondys statue's done. Hit down these crocodiles. You can call out the dogs to your teammates if you want. Say the dogs are spawning and look at which way they are facing so that your teammates can be ready for their defensives. Crocodile's dead there. We got through that with just a Reflect on the crocodile, so not a lot of damage taken. It was pretty nice. We'll do a quick melee rotation here. Again, this is pre-combat update, so I don't know what it's going to be like post-combat update. That was a Pulverize, and I'm switching over to my Magic gear now. And I'm going to Debilitate and put on my Kite Shield. My Kite Shield has Turtling 4 on it. That Debilitate gets through the first Flurry. That was real quick. That's her first attack when she gets back up. She does an auto, and then she does a 3-ball attack. I missed a prayer. Not that bad. We're expecting magic auto attacks. Tell your team magic auto attacks. 2 auto attacks. And then reflect. There's a reflect. There's the Flurry again. Tell the team now if they are stepping close, they may take range auto attacks. But now the team takes Bend the Knee. We're going to Evoke back Devotion and Resonance. Devotion covering all 3 of these melee attacks, getting that magic attack. We switch over to Magic Prayer, take that one. Devotion's up, Barricade's up. And our Barricade, keep in mind, is under the Vengeful Kite Shield, so it has Turtling 4. So this is a long Barricade. We can watch that magic attack. Sorry, team. That's a magic melee swipe, so she's going to be doing melee now. There's a Debilitate and Reflect. And then take this 3-ball attack, build back up to 100, and Immort. Step back out, and these last couple of auto attacks won't hit the team. It's pretty nice. And we Immorted just in case this Flurry kills our team. So Hopefully we're not killing our team here. The scarab spawn, everyone stands in front, you kill one scarab, grab it, right click, throw on player. It's very important. Then we're gonna chain, asphyxiate, try and get those gorillas stunned, get those gorillas killed. We're gonna start throwing a couple here, a couple of scarabs. I like to go alternate which sides I'm throwing them on. So I'll go west, east, as I'm throwing these scarabs. Notice I'm praying melee because these dogs are about to stack up. Feel free to use reflects. Especially here, reflect is good because some of these scarabs might start dying in these rooms. So reflect will help mitigate some of that damage in case these scarabs are about to kill you. I've switched over to Ice Barrage. That helps with these dogs. And with the new way that auto attacks work, you could just basic an Ice Barrage on the dogs. Helps mitigate some of the damage. And again, we're just clicking the statues. The east side needed one more scarab. So I'm throwing the scarab over there. Getting ready to click the statue. The time is kind of tight. I believe in my team. And they get it. There's the first one inserted. I like to call out to the team if there are any scarabs following any players. I do see 2 scarabs walking in, so I'll let my teammates know that there are 2 scarabs. And if they do die, I will attempt to throw the scarabs out of the arena so nobody's taking damage here. We got a short amount of time to do some free damage, so I'm switching over to melee here, trying to get that Roar Easy K spec off to get a quick 150,000 damage off of those 2 abilities. And the timer is up, so we're going to use Immortality to start phase 5. Nobody's charging. We make sure somebody else is on both of the pillars so that the pillars don't kill us. And the scarabs explode. Immort goes off. I like to reflect here and resonance just in case there are any straggler scarabs that you can't see. Sometimes they end up under the boss, which is not very good for you. And that's the end of this. P5 is a whole nother beast. Good luck basing.